As a new user, the key thing to understand with Workstack is the calendar. Unlike a traditional calendar that splits events into separate day blocks, Workstack provides each user with a continuous stack, making it easier to visualize tasks that can span more than one day. You can add new tasks in different ways, but the easiest one is to right-click and select Add to Do. If you already have a project set up, you can select it from the project list, but if not, just create a new one. You'll then need to create a to-do list in which the to-do will belong. So in this case, let's call it Design. Let's add an estimate for how long we think the to-do is going to take. Click Save, and our new task is now displayed on the calendar. If you then need to change the start date, you can just click and drag the task to a new position in the stack. Or change the length of the task by clicking and dragging the bottom edge to adjust it accordingly. It might even be the case that you realize that although it's you that's going to be doing the task, you don't actually have a start date for it yet, as you're still waiting for the client to get back to you. No problem, because within Workstack, each user has a second stack where you can store all those tasks that don't have a fixed date. Just click the unpinned icon in the stack header, and then drag and drop the task into the unpinned stack. You can even reorder the priority of those unpinned tasks by clicking and dragging to change their position. If you need to add a comment to this task, you can do so in the discussion panel for that to do. To access it, just open the context menu and click Discuss. Once you've added your comment, you can then choose who will be notified by email. As you work on a to-do, you might also want to start logging the time you've worked so that you can report on it later. To do that, just open the time log and enter the length of time worked. Once you've started creating quite a few tasks in the calendar, it becomes easier to manage each project from a more traditional task list view, which you can access by opening the project panel to the left and then choosing the relevant project. You can then manage the project details by clicking the edit icon next to the project name. Add new members to the project, change its color, or set an overall estimate for how long you expect the project to take. From this panel, it's also easy to add new to-do lists. And new to-dos. And then assign them to someone in the team. These are just a few of the features of Workstack, and you can find out more in our support pages, or even better still by using the chat tool directly inside Workstack. But the best way to learn is by doing, so have a play around with the trial version, and if there's anything you don't understand, just ask, and we'll be happy to help.